Well, we're going to go live anyway today. As you can see, it's Linux Cappy. We have a wider, I got to download some other things, but this is the first official. Should have the audio dialed in. The camera is working better. So here we are. Anyway, real quick, it is the last day to sign up for the Minimalism course. The course will close at midnight tonight. Going into the, what is it, the 25th? There's so many things missing. Why is there not a date? Why doesn't the date list? It's the 24th. And that's it. You want to get your financial shit together. It starts with spending less than you make. And frankly, that's it. I like how they have books. I like how there's courses. I like how you got to do it. And then you do it. And then the baby steps and you pay off your higher. But yeah. But at the end of the day, what it really boils down to is, are you going to spend less than you make? That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is. And so if you would like to get your financial shit together, that's the one thing you got to do. And this course tackles that. It is thanks, SK. Thank you very much. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Everything coming up, Millhouse. The rest of it will fall in place, right? If you get your diet and exercise right, you don't have to worry about fashion or eat carb to lose weight. Yes, it does, Colin. Thank you. My old man got me this hat. I found it. I was like, I haven't seen that in ages. Roll Tide. No, I don't cheer on Alabama or Auburn or whatever school it is. I don't know. I just know it's Roll Tide. That's what it is. It's somewhere down south, and it's Roll Tide. Alabama or Auburn, I'm not sure, but Auburn is in Alabama, right? Yeah, it is. Somewhere down there in Alabama, there's a sports bowl team that has this A as the logo, and they do good at the football college level. Anyway, so this attacks the psychological predisposition you have to be basically a fat consumerist pig, so you don't have that urge, like, I gotta buy something. Wouldn't it be nice? It gets rid of what. Now listen to me. I'm not even joking about this. Wouldn't it be nice to be liberated? Think of this. It wouldn't be a fun life in one way, but if men could get rid of their sex drive, right? If you got rid of that, how much easier would your life have been, right? Get rid of your sex drive. I wouldn't recommend it. That kind of is what makes us human. But I'm just saying, theoretically, wouldn't that be a simpler? Like, you wouldn't be nagged constantly. Go talk to that girl. Oh my God, I didn't ask that. Right? Imagine all that went away. It's the same thing with consuming stuff. Like, that's how we survived, was consuming and eating as much as we could at that moment in time, because Lord knows when your next meal was coming around, right? More is always better. What if you got rid of that gut biological compunction and feeling, that instinct? What if you got rid of the, oh my God, I got to eat. I got to eat I'm hungry. I really, really want to have it. Like, what if you got rid of that? That's what this course does. It doesn't show you how. It shows you how to get rid of that compunction, that feeling, but it doesn't show you how to spend less than you make. You all know that. Stop buying shit you don't need. That's the easy part. This is where you don't want to spend the money, right? You see the cute girl, you're like, oh, that's a cute girl over there. Like, okay, there's a telephone wire. You're not like, I'd be curious. The cortisol dump you get every time there's an opportunity, or you think there's an opportunity. I gotta do. What if you get rid of that? Oh, look, there's a really nice car I wouldn't mind owning, but I don't get my heart beat up about it. I don't sit there and think and pine. I don't covet. Would you like to get rid of the coveting? Well, there you go. That's what this course does. So then you're not even motivated. Like, why would I? The true Zen level is, I'm not getting another single thing in my house because I don't want to deal with it. A friend of mine, we visited some friends, and the GF had broken one of the scotch glasses because she drinks scotch. And what? And they said, well, we got plenty of glasses. And I said, oh, okay, we'll take one. Well, we got 20. They're kind of the opposite of us. I say, we'll take one. Like, we'll just take one. Well, but we got mine in the liquor cabinet. There is. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. One of these days, maybe I'll do a tour of the house. In the liquor cabinet, there is a set precise amount of room for a set precise amount of things. There is booze, there is wine glasses, and there is wine. And then there are cocktail glasses, martini glasses. And one of the rocks glasses broke. There's the spot for it. I'm not having it sitting on my countertop. I'm not having the extra thing floating around. It's not going in the drawer with the rest of the glasses. We need one rocks glass. And he's like, well, I'm kind of impressed. You know exactly how many rocks glass you need. I say, we got like 5 in case there's that. And then we have plastic cups in case people, particularly my girlfriend, wants to drink scotch. I know it's not the best, but there we go. Never had to worry about it. Never had to worry about, we don't have enough rocks glass. Not that many people ordered. That they couldn't understand. Like, no, I have space for one rocks glass. I could even see it in my mind. It's right there. Give it to me. I'll put it there. Not a single rocks glass more, because then you know what it becomes? Clutter. Now it's floating around. You might use the rocks glass. Every fucking hoarder. But what if the rocks glass breaks? It's got to have a backup. Yeah, we have a backup at Walmart. There's a backup in the warehouses of Amazon. It's our rock glass. It's got our name on it. We just have yet to buy it. And in the meantime, no, we're not housing it here. Everybody wants their house to be Walmart. Let's go through. No, the A is for asshole. Dre, thank you very much. The audio sounds smooth boomer. Nice. What distro is he using? Cinnamon. Mint cinnamon. It seems like, yeah, thanks, Hamado. Dre, 2 bucks. Cappy, humans are survival animals. Dre, you are right. What I'm trying to do with this course is like trying to say it is akin to like you need to ignore your instincts. You need to purge them from your genetic code, which is really hard to do. It'd be like me saying, stop, don't get excited when you see the blonde with big boobs. Or I guess, Dre, in your case, the black chick with big boobs and a nice fro. All right. With a little bit of glitter on her eyeshadow. I always like that 70s look of the black gals. Like if you had the old school gal with we all agree tig old bitties, right? This is the brotherly order of girls with tig old bitties. We're all in agreement on that. And to what variance and hair and race, it depends on the individual. But we all agree we're on the tig old bitties, right? Dre, here's a hot black chick with tig old bitties. The blue eyeshadow with a little bit of glitter. She's got that devilish little smile. Dre, don't get excited. Just sit there, man. Don't have your heart beat a little bit faster, right? That's the level of fucking control I'm talking about, but with your finances. And so I can't fault humans for being human, but guess what? The real world has changed, right? With food and obesity. Humans obviously have not adapted to the fact that we can create way more amounts of food than what is even healthy for us. Now it's bad. Now it's not healthy anymore. It shortens our life expectancies. You know whose responsibility is to eat less? Humans. It's not nature's responsibility or technology's responsibility. Same thing here. Like, yeah, you can use your credit card. You can use Klarna or whatever that thing is, but you shouldn't. I'm trying to give you one where you get to that point where we need one rock glass and not a single and you hate buying other stuff because of the burden it places on you. Now I got to deal with this fucking rocks glass. Oh, man. Not to get into too deep a philosophy, but if you go read my book, Zero World Problems, I get life is not static, right? You're always going to break a glass or something is going to need a repair, but I'll get like at most 3 days in a row where I don't need to do anything. Like I don't have to go to Target. I don't go to Target. I don't have to go to Walmart. I don't have to go to Menards. I don't have to go to Lowe's. It's wonderful. And if something fucking breaks, or I don't know, they need a new oil plug. Something disturbs the peace, but I've attained it where no, we don't need nothing. We are not buying. We don't need to get you. The burden of buying shit alone. Now, by the way, that's not the silver bullet of the course. I mean, but it's a motivation. If you want to practice something, imagine a world where you never have to buy shit again. Old men get this, right? You get older, you start making more money. But guys are like, I don't need this shit. Nothing's new or novel anymore. You know what I like? A clean fucking house. There's not a single piece of clutter. Women have no souls. They have no purpose and reason to live, especially if they didn't have children. And so they need to fill their soul with stuff. Obviously, that's why in the movie American Beauty, she was upset he was going to spill beer on the couch, right? Remember? I'm kidding. Women have souls. Some of them. I think maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because girls are all about shopping and stuff. Oh my God, stuff. Like, fuck the guy you're married to, right? We need stuff. Oh shit. They love nothing more than stuff. It fills that gap in the hole for like maybe 10 seconds. And then would you like to be done with that shit, right? No, we're not going shopping. Why are we dealing with traffic? Why are we parking in the parking lot? Why am I wasting my time online ordering through Aaron's Amazon affiliate program at assholeconsulting.com/Amazon? I want my day spent having sex, playing video games, hiking, and riding motorcycles. I don't know about you guys, but I want to buy stuff. I don't want to manage the stuff. I don't want to reorganize the stuff. Anyway, if you would like to achieve that standard of living and the lack of worry that comes with stuff, consider taking Achieving Minimalism Theory and Practice. It's linked below. You can find it on Teachable. It will close for enrollment at the end of today. What else? You got 45 days to take the course, so it's not like you have to take it today. It is $450. Oh my gosh. Be quiet, says the person who just dropped $470 per credit on their journalism or sociology degree. Be quiet, person who has $150 cell phone bill per month, every month. Be quiet, person with the $600 a month car payment. Here's your $450 stinging price. It's actually more because you got to pay sales taxes. So it's more like $500 depending on how high your sales taxes are in your local community. But I don't know. Will that slap you across the face? Will you pay attention now? See, if I charge $20, not only do I make less money, you guys ain't going to follow through. $500, you might actually invest in it. You might. Dre, $2 discount code, 25% kosher, 100% Carlson. Dre again. We already got that one. Plains Warriors in the house. A place for it. Thank you, Plains. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. I'm sure like all you guys, because mostly guys here, we didn't like cleaning, right? And you could live in it. But when you get older and it's not, I think the cleanliness not only comes that like, yeah, I want to live in a clean house. We may not have the toppest, Mary Poppins level cleanliness, but we get a normal, like, okay, as long as it's hygienic and the toilets are clean. But then once you get beyond buying stuff and going out and you spend time at home. And the key thing is you get a place you like. It could be an apartment. It doesn't have to be a big house. And then all the maintenance that goes in with dealing with shit. Then you're like, no. Tools are like this, right? You're working on your car. So I'll be working on my car, working on my house, so that like a bunch of things going on. So all my tools would be your screw. And I wouldn't bother putting them away because I'm like, no, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take them off the pegboard. I know they're all organized up there, but I'm still gonna use them. And so I finished all my projects. I didn't need them anymore. And then I put everything, and they're in order. The soccer bench sizes are in order, metric and standard. And the reason I do that is not because I'm some prude or I'm some type A anal retentive type. It's like, no, because I need to know where that is, because you'll waste yourself. It takes less time to put it away than the time it is you're trying to find that soccer bench set because you didn't organize it. And you know what? I'll admit this. You know what else I do? I burn frankincense. Yep. I got a little burning thing with little charcoals, put a little frankincense on it, and I burn frankincense, and I enjoy frankincense, fragrance when I'm working in my garage. It's a nice treat. Dre, $2. Oh, wait, hang on. Dre's got another one. $2. Cappy is motivated by Big Mike Arms in Minnesota. I am motivated by hatred, rage, and revenge, by living a better life than every know-it-all asshole in Minnesota and in my past who turned out to be all wrong. All of you wrong. And your lives show it. Dre, $2. Cappy is too short to have Down syndrome. Jeez, Dre. Sup is Zippy, $5. I've been losing weight and changing up my life. Oh, that's an anime. How much do you need to lose? I'm not asking again for super chat, but I never remember you being overweight. Were you? I've been losing weight and changing up my lifestyle. It's a job I have to do or I will succumb to mortality sooner. Thank you. Also been selling some stuff. Good for you, man. I'll tell you, you know what? Just clean out one room, right? Just gut one room. Get it to the level that's minimalist, and then see if that don't immediately improve your mentality and happiness and standard of living. Because you'll be in that room, you get to enjoy. Like, oh, this room, I want to do it to the rest of the rooms. Not that you live in a palatial estate. It's a lifestyle and a standard of living you never think about because you never had it. Right? When you're a kid or whatever, you're sharing room and clothes around, you and your brother or whatever. Your parents are also, I admit, I'm definitely in the top 1%. I'm not saying this is a good, I'm in the top 1. I mean, no, I'm Bell distribution curve. I'm way over here when it comes to putting shit away, having a clean place. I'm not anal retentive. I know people who are, and they're cleaning just consumes their entire life. Like, no, I just, that needs to be put away. That's not where the shoes go. Let's put it all away, clean the toilets, that kind of thing. But it does achieve the standard of living you never knew existed. Because how a clean house, like when you're a young kid or just even a young man, you're like, well, what the fucking, well, yeah, my house is clean enough. Yeah, but try it with me now. Get rid of everything, like declutter everything so you don't have a single piece of clutter. And then it's not that your house is sparse or Spartan. You could have like a nice comic book collection, like Nuke's got a pretty good, you look, it's like, well, it's not Spartan. He has some stuff, but it's like, wow, there's nothing else I need, and I never have to buy another thing again. And then you get to enjoy this nice feeling. It's the only way I can describe it. It's worth the $500, I'll tell you. But no, go ahead. Go get a fancy shirt. Get more clothes than you need. You dump them. You think I let my woman bring... It's a good question. Whose house? Run's house. This is Cappy's house. No, it's not. You want to buy it? You go buy your own damn. No, that's not coming in the house. No, you're not buying that. It's not. No. Nope. If you don't like, get the fuck out. Guys, I'm going to tell you, your relationships, you cannot commit. You always have to let them know, I will leave anytime you start pissing me off. I have these standards. If you don't like these standards, you have different standards. You find a different man who has the same standards. But if you're going to be here, you're going to be in my house. Not only are you paying rent, we're doing it my way in all things. When you have your house, you may have your rules. You could fill it with all the shit in the world. That's how simple it is. Dre, $2. Put on your Carlson degree below Snoopy picture. I gotta auction that off. I do have to auction that off. Dre, $2. But Cappy, normies need newest iPhone for selfie. I know. I got a Pixel 3a. This is an old phone, and the battery's going, and I got to convert it and switch it over. And I had this old phone that I bought 4 years ago, and it'll do in a pinch. So I'm switching over to that one. You do not need the latest technology phone. You don't. Christoph, $2. Move to Russia. Reduce your stuff to 2 suitcases. I'm not against it. Vlad Elkum. Sometimes I get a bit concerned that Clary might be having some problems. There you go. All right. That's it. I got stuff to do. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.